So, my hair is a mess. Sorry, guys. I woke up a little while ago. I keep combing it, but it just keeps defaulting to this garbage. So, but so I'll probably just get some gel later, make it look nice. However, I got this guy. He's awesome. There's something jiggling around in there. I don't know what that's all about. But I don't think they all do that. What is up with that? No, they don't. That's weird. Then there's this guy. The back of it fell off before we got to it, so like when I opened the box, it fell off, so we had to glue it. But this guy's awesome. Anyways, not about these guys. Well, it is sort of about this guy. So here's I want to say a dream Justice League, but we'll just say a Justice League wish list. Wish list. But basically, I want I'm just gonna go over some heroes and anti-heroes that I think should be in the Justice League. By the way, Wikipedia. What the? Oh, it's just shiny. It looked like this thing was burst open, but it was just the way it was reflecting the light. I'll do an Injustice League video, but for the sake of that video, though, people say anti-heroes and anti-villains are essentially the same thing. I think an anti-hero is someone who's morally aligned to do, or who thinks they're doing the right thing, but their morality is probably off a little bit. And someone who's clearly the bad guy, is the anti-villain. And then the anti-hero is the good guy. Just, they walk in the gray, whereas Superman is black, and Lex Luthor is white, kind of a deal. Doomsday is white, actually. We just have Superman and Doomsday being the black and the white. But then characters like Deathstroke and Deadshot are walking that gray area, but still leaning towards one side or another. Batman is the definition of gray, but for the sake of this, I didn't want to mention that. So anyways, without further ado, firstly, we've seen a glimpse of the Earth 1 Batman, and so I don't know, but I imagine that the Earth 1 Batman is essentially going to be the Tyler Hoechlin of the ArrowVerse, or Tyler Hoechlin Superman of the ArrowVerse when it comes to being Batman. That was a weird sentence, because Tyler Hoechlin is basically what you think of Superman as, although they keep pushing him down a peg. Like you have Smallville, which is its own thing. You have the Christopher Reeve one, which took some liberties, but it's still like Superman. And then when Brandon Routh took over from Christopher Reeve, you have they changed him up a little bit. But the thing is, just like with Spider-Man Homecoming and their Spider-Man, Tyler Hoechlin's Superman is it is just the embodiment of Superman, minus what Supergirl keeps doing to him, the show, not the character. But he's exactly how you remember him. Like, in the first episode of Superman, during an episode of Supergirl, Season 2, Episode 1, that first episode, he was just Superman. Exactly how you think he is, how you think he should be. It was like you're just watching a nerd, seeing what he thinks of Superman in his mind. Just watching it, and he doesn't do anything crazy, he's just there, he's like, hey look, I'm Superman, peace. And he was just like a Transformers movie, that's what that Superman was like for a second. It was just for show and stuff. In the second episode of Supergirl Season 2, they added some layers to him with his history with Martian Manhunter not being a pleasant one. And so, firstly, I think the Earth 1 Batman is going to be like that for Batman. It's going to be exactly what you think of Batman as. It's going to be Transformers for maybe 1 or 2 episodes. And then you have, they add this depth, because the Earth 99 Batman, they went some places, and I don't agree with those places that they went. But whatever. Link maybe in the description, but also you could just type in Michael Davis and Batman and you'll find something. Better yet, type in ArrowVerse. It'll pop up easier that way. And you can add Batman to that if you want. Yeah, so then the Earth 38 Batman, I think they could go a few places with that. Because they mentioned him as Clark's friend, and Wynn did the weird ears thing. So, I think the Earth 38 Batman should be on the Justice League. And maybe the Earth 1 Batman. Maybe if the Earth 38 one dies, the Earth 1 takes over. The Earth 1 version takes over. Hopefully played by the same actor. I think that would be really cool. So that way you don't have to worry about getting anything new. But maybe the Earth 38 one is a little bit more violent and a little bit more torturous, but he still walks that fine line. I think the Earth 1 Batman, he does what he has to, but the Earth 38 Batman maybe is a bit more extreme. Still doesn't kill people, though. Well, okay, maybe he has to kill some people. I'm not saying, Batman killed the guy. If he's left no choice, sure. But I'm not saying a Batman that just enjoys killing, I'm not saying Oliver from season 1 of Arrow. Which, by the way, for some reason I was fine with. I don't know why Batman hits me in that spot where it's wrong. I go into full Hulk mode and rant on Twitter and YouTube. There's a tack missing from this poster. I hope we don't step on that. So the Earth 38 Batman is the first Justice League member. The Earth 38 Superman is the second. And you need Supergirl. I think all of the leads of the show should be Justice League members. Maybe not Ray Palmer. I think of him as the lead of Legends, but I think it's Sarah who's actually the lead, but Ray is the standout character. Because for a while during Legends Season 4, he was the only character that was acting himself. And now he's not even doing that. So, go watch the latest, go watch the Arrow's episode of Season 7, Lost Canaries. And then go watch Legends Season 4. Sarah is so much more tolerable in that Arrow episode. I was like, man, I'm actually watching the character I liked. And then I went back to Legends and I was like, damn it. So, by the way, IGN, they will not stop talking about, this one lady in particular, will not stop talking about how Legends is the best show ever. I'm like, no, this is literal garbage. This is worse than Arrow Season 4. Fight me. Actually, please don't. I'm just making a joke. I would actually rather be civil about this. Though, if you want to fight, I could totally take you. My frail-ass body versus your probably amazing one. Let's go. I'm gonna die. But, and so, then, but as I was saying, the leads of each show should be the ones, this should be on the Justice League. Unless, we get too many shows. For instance, I don't think Nightwing from Titans should be on the Justice League. Not right away, at least. And I don't think anyone from Doom Patrol should be on there. I don't even know who that would be. Probably Cyborg? If anything, though, I think Robot Man is more deserving than Cyborg of being on the league. But, if we get too many shows, the Smallville Superman, for instance, that's off the table. But then again, Tom Welling doesn't really want to come back, so... But, of the core Arrowverse shows, I think the lead should be there. Maybe some other characters. And so you're going to be like, well, Arrow's ending, and Oliver is currently dead, and maybe becoming something else. So... what are you going to do? Well, okay, so we can't have the Arrow on the Justice League, sure. But we can have Mia Smoke as the Green Arrow. If that's any good anyways. I may do an update video being like, nope. But we can just have the Oliver Queen as the Spectre. He doesn't have to be the Green Arrow. And of course, I'm just assuming that he'd ever come back to do a Justice League show. I do think that at the very least, there should be like a throwaway line, whereas maybe Superman's like, well, we offered, the Spectre, but he declined. There should be at least something, because Oliver is so deserving of this. I'm actually kind of just a smidgen pissed off that Oliver was not a Paragon. I'm like, but he is easily the most important part of this crossover, and he's not a Paragon. What are you talking about? So, then you have, the Flash, Flash, Supergirl, Batwoman, Oliver Queen's the Spectre, not the Arrow, Mia Smoke, Sarah Lance, all of the leads. Okay, so if I'm going to say anything about other shows, Smallville Superman, he should be there. Robot Man should be there, and Nightwing should be there. But that's if I change my mind, because right now I don't think they should be. At least not like year 2 or 3 anyways. Maybe year 4 of the ArrowVerse Justice League they should join in. But I'm just talking founding members here. Sorry. And then Oliver Queen, no. I rewound a little bit because of an interruption. So, and then we have other characters who should be on the league. Vibe. Killer Frost, because Cisco and Caitlin work well together. Felicity. People don't like Felicity, but this right here is going to get the video like 5 dislikes, because I get 10 views, I'm going to have like 3 likes and 5 dislikes. That's going to be the ratio, let me tell you. And maybe like 1 comment that's like, dude, go F yourself. And then have a timestamp to this point. And anti-villains. Not anti-villains. Anti-heroes. Deathstroke should be there. Catwoman should be there. I'd like her to be start out as a villain in this universe. To the Earth 38's universe. I'd like her to start out as a villain, but maybe like slowly become a hero, and she just has a long anti-hero phase. And then Deathstroke, the Earth 1 Deathstroke. And then other characters like The Question and Booster Gold should be there too. I think this is the definitive Justice League for the Arrowverse, assuming these characters are the way that I think they are going to be. That's assuming some of these characters even get put in the universe to begin with, like Batman, Booster Gold, Catwoman, Firestorm. They should get a Firestorm if they can. Martin Stein's kind of dead though, so that's kind of a problem. And so I still believe Ronnie Raymond is alive. I'm actually shocked he hasn't come to the crossover, because they were able to get everybody to come back. Like, okay, not everybody obviously, but characters from shows that ended like a long time ago, they came back. You have Titans. Not Titans. Well, technically Titans is back, but that's not what I meant. Not back. They're here. Retarded. Then you have, Huntress from Birds of Prey and stuff. So, all of that is really cool. I'm surprised they weren't able to get, Firestorm. Or not Firestorm, Ronnie, because, I don't believe that guy is dead. I made 2 theory videos, 2.5 actually. One of them just reiterates what I already said in the first one, and then the second one is pretty good. But he was a big part of that book. I don't know why. Well, the big part of the first 5 issues. He sort of just effed off after issue 7. I think that was the one. So I don't know. Playing GTA 5 over here. So, I don't know what happens next, but it'll be interesting. And the Justice League should, like, they should be formed eventually. They're, like, Team Supergirl is calling themselves the Super Friends, and I don't like that. Lex, I know it's supposed to be, like, self-aware, but because they couldn't use Justice League or something like that. But Team Supergirl is way better than Team Super Friends. And Lex Luthor is even like, now, if we can ever stop the Super Friends, you know, but they had the Legion of Doom, and I thought that was actually pretty cool, but then, you know, Super Friends is not, I guess you just gotta pick something. Dude, Super Friends versus Legion of Doom would be a pretty cool crossover. Yeah, that's the Justice League. Next video I make will probably be on the Injustice League. Let me know if there are any characters you would add, and how you think they should sort of fit in. I think the only characters that I picked that have no setup for the ArrowVerse is Booster and Catwoman. I mean, I did mention 2 Batman that we know nothing about, so I guess there's that. But technically the 2 do exist, so I'm fine with that. Preferably, you guys can list off some characters that do fit in the universe, but that's like not even a guideline. That's just like that's just a thing that I'd prefer. But I made some choices, so you guys go ahead and do whatever. You can have like literally characters we've never seen in the ArrowVerse and put them in your list. So I really want to know what you guys. What is this crap? This is not my awesome car. I had a blue Inferno. What is this? Why is it floating? What is this? What is going on? Okay, firstly, my car's floating. And I had a blue Inferno. This ain't a blue Inferno. I just fell. What the hell? Alright, that's getting recorded. Yeah, just let me know what your Justice League is in the comments. Alright, guys. Bye.